The other place you can get help right away is from the AAC. If you go to the Urban AAC site and scroll down, you'll see a link for the research lab. That's me. I am there Monday through Wednesday from 7:30 till 4:30, and Thursday I'm there until 9 at night. And Fridays I'm there until 1:30. So come find me, get help. This is a little more interactive than the chat because we can share each other's screens. So if you get stuck, I can actually see what you're doing and try to help you out of it that way. But back here on the library homepage, what we're going to do is we're going to talk a little bit briefly about our citations. And I believe Tricia has given you the handout MLA so that you can, and it will help you set up your paper and get everything all formatted. All of the pictures, as you will notice, are specifically for DMAC. If you have questions, though, just let me know, and I'll be glad to do what I can to help. I'm going to make the little chat screen here go away. To work on our citations, we're going to go right here to Research Help. We're going to scroll down to Citations. Well, we're not going to scroll very far because it's the first one. And we're going to get this page that will help us with all kinds of things related to citations. For today, what we're worried about right here is Noodle Tools. Log in using your DMAC username and password. Some students have been having trouble getting into the library system, and every single one of them, as I've helped them, it's been that when they try to put in their username, they're adding at dmac.edu. Don't do that. It won't let you in that way. Just put in your username and your password and sign in just like you were logging into Blackboard. I know y'all have been doing that a lot lately. If you've never used Noodle Tools before, here's where you can set up an account. You'll want to come down here to register. Your expected year of graduation is the one thing you don't actually have to fill in here, and you can make it up because for a lot of us, that's a moving target. For your personal ID, I would fill in your DMAC username, so the one you just used to log in. Your password, again, I would use your DMAC password just because you're not as likely to forget either of those. Your DMAC email, your initials, and the last 4 digits of your phone. I'm going to back up and I'm going to log in. And you'll see I've got several different projects started from helping other classes. This will be entirely blank for you if you're new to Noodle Tools. First thing you're going to do is a new project. I think that makes sense. Give your project a name. You can see the last thing I worked on was called Nutrition Diabetes. For this, my topic, if you remember, was Ayn Rand. I'm going to put in Philosophy, Spring 2020. That's going to help me so that if I get a list of things, I'm not going to waste time going through trying to figure out which one it is that I need. My citation style is MLA. My citation level is advanced. This is college. Advanced is the only thing that is appropriate. If you use starter or junior, you won't get correct citations, and then that'll affect your grade. You'll see what I've got here is a dashboard. This is just kind of a place where Noodle Tools lets me pull everything together. Right here where it says Start Paper, that just opens up a new doc in Google Docs. Don't do that. It makes so many of your DMAC instructors crazy when you send them something in Google Docs. Most of the time, they can't even open something that was created in Google Docs, because all they have is Microsoft software and they're not really compatible. If you send them a PDF, they can't give you any feedback to help you do better. The formatting gets screwy when you change it to a Word doc. It just has a lot of downsides. And the other thing is, as you probably know, or at least you should know, you have free access to Microsoft Office through my DMAC. Use that, whether you use Office 365 online or if you download Office onto your own computer. Either way, use Office, use Word for this. It'll make your life happier. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to come over here to Sources. I'm going to click right here where it says New Source. That's really the only choice I have at this point. New Source. There we go. First, it asks me what it is. Did I get it from a database? Did I get it from a website? Did I have the printed document? If you are using a resource you found through the DMAC library, I'm going to guess it's a database. If you just went out and used Google and just searched for something, a website. If you use a printed book, that's where you're going to have print. So most of the things that you're going to use right now our database. Hopefully you're using journal articles. If you're using Credo, we talked about that in class. That's going to be down here under book. Let's actually go down here to book for Credo because I think most of you probably have things from there. And you can see how easy this is to fill in. And then when you're all done, you're going to come up here to save. You can see I've got a whole list of entries here. If I wanted to add more, I would just continue to click on New Source and go through the process we just did. When I'm all done, I'm going to come right here to where it says Print Export, and I'm going to export it to Word. You'll notice it came down here to the little corner of my browser, so I just click on it. It's opening in Microsoft Word. There we go. The Enable Editing, that's a Microsoft thing. I'm sure you've encountered that before. Just click on that. You can see I've got my list of works cited here. It is in Times New Roman 12-point font. It is double spaced. One thing I need to take note of though, I do need to add my header. I need to add my last name. And I'll need to update the page number to whatever my actual page number should be. The other thing students commonly do is they will simply take this and copy it and then paste it in at the end of the paper they plan to turn in. And then that way they've already got their header information all set up so they don't have to worry about formatting that. So that is just a very quick overview of Noodle Tools and doing your Works Cited page. I hope that some of you find this helpful. If you have questions or concerns, please contact me, whether it's through the library chat, the dot, email, however it is. Let me know if you have questions, okay?